Okay, guys. So, time for another story time with Bob. Yes, Mr. Bob. Another story time. So, the time I'm going to be telling you the time when I got invited to, and I'm not kidding you when I say this, a Bravo faction. Yes, I'm not joking. A faction all about Bravo squad in their battalion, basically Navy SEALs 9. I got invited to it, so I thought at the time I was like, okay, I'll literally join anything because I'm so bored. I joined it. Oh Jesus Christ! Sorry, I was checking my channel. Yeah, I joined it and all that. Everything seemed good at the start. So I joined the Navy SEALs Bravo faction thingamajig, whatever you want to call it. And just to keep this in mind, this is not related to Bravo 15 at all. In Bravo 15, this is not related to it. It is another Navy SEALs thing. I think it's US Navy SEALs thing. But yeah, so I got invited to a US Navy SEALs, and I don't like US, type stuff. I prefer British type militaries on BRM5. That's just how I roll. As you can see, I literally own a faction of that is the Royal Gurkha Rifles in Great Britain. But yeah, yeah. So sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. Let's go back into the story. I joined a basic BMT. I got like Lieutenant Colonel, Battalion Commander rank, all that. Basically, I got a really, really high rank. And then the story goes that after, a while, I got a bit bored. I hosted a game night because this is just how all these stories start, a good old game night, exactly how all these stories start. So yeah, but that besides the point, never host a game night because, maybe Uncle Bob will be in it, recording, waiting for you to do something dumb. Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm keeping getting sidetracked, alright? I won't get sidetracked from this point onwards. I joined it, everything was fine. I got like a high rank. I'm talking like maybe 4th, 3rd in commands. I don't know. I got really high ranked. Yeah, I got a high rank. I hosted a game night, and the owner joined a load of other high command members and a load of recruits. Keep the word recruits in mind. Recruits. Multiple. So these guys were literally just trolling at this point. So I had enough of them because they were trolling in a game night. Oh my god, they were trolling. They were trolling to the point where like they were probably hacking. Like to this day, I think they are hacking. I just watched the gameplay and said I would be dead. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. So I joined this thingamajiggy, did the game night. There's a lot of recruits being nuisances, and you know what I do to nuisance recruits? I banhammer them. So I banhammered, I think it was 3 of them, and I warned to the other load because they weren't really hacking them or trolling. But I did warn them, like, if you try hack in my game night, you are getting banned. It's just how it works. It's how it's gonna work, buddy. So, the game night proceeds as normal. The high command gets a butt ton of reports on me. Like, I don't even know what I did. I just went like, I'm being sat down in the interrogation chair. I'm like, did you admin abuse? Did you do this? And every time I'm like, no, because I didn't. Is that just making up? I'm like, oh, well, we have video proof. And I said, show me. And guess what? It was me saying to someone. I TP'd to someone who I'm going to keep anonymous for this video. But I just TP'd to someone. So I'm like, is TPing to someone and a crime? Of course it's not. Like, I TP'd to them for an event. They said no. Then I started, going and explain. Like, I was getting pretty heated at this point from these boys being sussy markers. But yeah, time comes where I can't be bothered anymore, and I flip. I flip here. I rarely flip when I'm like third in command, but the owner started getting involved, questioning me and all this. I think it was like an intelligence corpse for me as well. So I started getting heated and all. They're like, why are you getting heated? Why are you getting heated? Do you have something to hide? Do you have something to hide? Just being absolute idiots. And then I'm like going, no, it's because I'm getting annoyed that these people are trying to get me banned. So, I digress. I end up getting a strike, and to this day, I want that strike to get removed. I'm not even in the faction anymore, but to this day, I still am asking the owner if he can revoke that strike. I'm not in the faction, but if I join again, the strike will still be there. I think they shut down like a week ago, so yeah. But this is really annoying. Like, I'm getting very, very bleeped off at this point. Anyways, I digress again, and I wake up next day because guess what? I have a life and I have to go sleep. So I went to sleep, and the next day I got 140 DMs. Each of them contained like 50 messages. This guy must have had a very large community, because they were like saying they're intelligence agents, saying expose my location or expose me for some horrible thing that I never did. So I'm practically crying in laughter at this point. This is just so funny to me. Like, thank you for giving me good content. That's literally this is literally all you're giving me. Guys, please be stupid on the internet so I can get a good video out of it, you know? Idiots makes for good content. Anyways, but that's besides the point. So there's a big crowd at this point going like, hey, you did this, why do you do that? And I'm literally being interrogated by 140 goddamn people. So you can imagine how well that went. So I mute my DMs, go to the owner, go snitch on all the accounts. They all end up getting banned except from one, because apparently one, or should I say two of them, were Intelligence Corp's alternative accounts. So now I have Intelligence Corp's alternative accounts usernames. And you know what I do with them? You know what I do with idiotic factions who show no respect and start being idiots? I expose them. So I exposed all their intelligence stuff, because that's literally all the faction cared about was intelligence. I'm not sure why, I was a Navy SEALs fan, but you know. I got, my final deployment was at the desert, where I eventually lost all my lives. So apparently you have like, in this thing, you have like six cannon lives or something. So I died a couple times in big fat operations. I died mainly due to friendly fire. And then this guy was like, yo man, you've been annoying me. Get up against the wall. He actually had a gun to me. So that if he killed me, I'd literally be out the faction. However, me being the 200 IQ player I did, recorded it. So I'm here up against the wall. And he starts saying, yo, you better remove all that information. You better ask the owner to unban them and say it was a prank and all. So this guy's basically telling me, tell the owner to unban all these accounts who have harassed me. No. I don't need to say more. No. So then a couple of days later, same thing happens. And then this guy, the story is actually a unique one, because this guy doesn't end up getting banned from the faction. No. This guy gets banned from Platinum 5, Roblox, Burn 5 actual game, Discord, I think, and what the other one was. He got global, because they knew all his alternative accounts, so he got basically global blacklisted from a butt ton of things. He's still, I think he's banned in my faction. Yeah, he's banned in my faction. It was just absolutely hilarious. I thought I'd show you. I thought I'd tell you guys this story just because of the ridiculousness of people. If you guys want to be idiots, please be idiots. It's just such good and entertaining content. I know these past three like commentary videos have been a little bit boring, but I promise you, the next one's gonna have something very exciting in it. So without anything else being said, goodbye guys, peace.